Welcome! Today we are doing a house tour of our £1 million house.
Call me, ain't call me, just call me, call me, call me, call me, call me, ain't call me, just call me, call me, call me, call me. Doing like 95 on the interstate, looking for a dinner plate. Hungry, you call me, say you got
Now, for
something.
those that are new to this video, I'm Nina.
And my name's Uzma.
And we both run a short-term rental business where we take properties from landlords and we sublease them onto Airbnb and Booking.com. So the rent in this property comes to around £3,000 per month. I know a lot of haters will be in the comments saying, oh, you don't own this house, you only rent it. However, as Robert Kiyosaki has said to us, you want to ensure that you do not live inside a liability. If I was to purchase this house and I'm living in it, money is going to be coming out of my pocket every single month. Whereas me and Uzma, what we've done instead is we've put our money into property, we've put our money into Airbnbs, and the cash flow that we receive from our Airbnb properties, we then use that on our house, our cars, and that's the way you should be doing it. I know there's a lot of traditional parents out there telling you guys to buy this house, buy that house, but if you're going to be living in it, it just doesn't make any business sense at all.
Another reason why we rent this property is because our plans are ever changing. Last year we were living in a 2-bedroom apartment in the city centre of Coventry, and now we've moved out to the outskirts living in a 5-bedroom property. So our plans are always changing, and this year we are also looking for a second base in Dubai. So first off, we're going to go to the living room. I know a lot of entrepreneurs, once they make it, they want to go and live in a penthouse, but myself and Nina, we prefer to stay in the country where it's far away from the busy city. You don't hear any noise, you actually have sheep outside and it's lovely. So as you come in, you're welcomed by a very minimalistic look. We've gone for a modular sofa. It's really big. You actually can turn this into a bed. People lie down with their feet up and you can actually dismantle the pieces. So it's very comfy when you're watching a movie late in the evening. We've got a nice faux fur on the sofa, which gives it a very elegant and luxurious look. We've got some books here. Don't read them, but they do look good and match the aesthetic. And one of my favorite pieces that I have in the living room is the Atlantis The Royale Dubai home spray. They actually gifted an extra bottle to us because I love the smell so much, and I keep it here. It smells like oud and Dubai, my favorite city. We do have a 65-inch TV on the wall. I do wish it was bigger, but this was the first TV we actually purchased in our 2-bedroom apartment. And we've got this Besta IKEA TV unit. It's actually 2 TV units joint together.
We also have this lamp here. Uzma actually furnished this full property, but this is something that I chose myself. And the reason why I like it so much is because the bulb changes colours. So when it gets closer to the evening, I put the lights onto red. There we are. What you want to be doing is you want to ensure that you are producing more melatonin to ensure that you're ready for bed. This resembles the sunset inside the home. That's a key tip for everyone. Now we've also got the garden doors here, which actually opens up as a whole. It's a wonderful day in the UK. So you got the full view of the countryside. It's really nice, especially in the night. So this is the seating area of the house. We do have the sheets on because it usually rains a lot in the UK. So it looks like this in the daytime, and then in the nighttime it looks like this. So you can see we've got the full dining set out right now. We've got the chair, the lounger. I believe this sits around 8 people. We've got the gas fire here. You can get cozy, you can get some marshmallows out in the summer. It's quite chilly right now in March. Let's jump back to the day now.
So as we leave the living room, we enter into the open plan dining area. It's not so formal dining. It's very casual. You can see here we've gone for a circle glass dining table with some gold details and some leather dining chairs.
Now on the left here we do have a small room. I would open it, but there's a lot of security devices of the CCTVs that are ramped up all over the house, so it's quite messy in there. But anyways, let's move on to the kitchen instead. Now you can see that the kitchen is integrated. We have the fridge here. As you guys can see that we quite big fans of eating clean, because we believe whatever you put in through your mouth either feeds the diseases or it either treats your diseases. Of course, we do occasionally eat out here and there, but overall we do have a clean diet.
Just to show you guys our staple pieces, we have some Fiji water, we have some organic blueberries, we shop at Ocado. Ocado, please sponsor us.
Yeah, we don't actually leave our house to shop at the UK superstores, supermarkets, which is Tesco, Sainsbury's, because we believe that it's honestly a waste of time.
And I know that a lot of people are like, oh, delivering your food home and not going shopping isn't going to make you a millionaire. Yes, it won't make you a millionaire, but it's the overall accumulation of these little things over time which build up. We even have cleaners that actually clean our property, taking time off for ourselves so we can dedicate that towards our companies and just growing them further. Going back, we have some organic salmon fillets. We have 1 packet each every evening, and we do indulge a lot in coconut water. Again, 100% raw, organic. Most of our food that we have is always organic, and this has a lot of electrolytes in it. Let's just go further down into the kitchen. We've got a Gourmet air fryer. Fun fact, I actually used to sell this when I used to work at Costco in my warehouse job, and I used to carry these 2 big boxes of air fryers home in order to make £10 a profit each box. And for me, that was myself being able to make an hour's worth of pay doing nothing, just sitting in my bed, posting something online, and someone just coming to collect it.
We also have an integrated dishwasher. We've never actually used this because we unfortunately never grew up with a dishwasher, so we don't know how to use it. That's no problem, we just wash the dishes here. Moving on.
Got an electric induction hob. We put all of our pots and pans, cutleries, everything in here. This is our breakfast bar. We sometimes make breakfast and come round, sit down with our laptop whilst one of us takes on the duty for the morning. And over here we have a charging port. Which I can't grab. Okay, there we are. A USB power supply. It's actually got a speaker attached to it, which is great. We are not short of any electrical sockets.
So over here we have over 10 papaya packs. Papaya is extremely good. We have this every single morning and just before bed. It has vitamin E and it also kills parasites that are living inside our bodies.
As we head out the kitchen into the utility area, we've got our washing machine, kitchen roll and little bits here and there. And we've also got the inside of our garage. It is a bit of a mess right now. We've got some bits in there, so like our barbecue, some cardboard boxes, some extra chairs, just some space that we just use to store away all of our furniture.
Before we go upstairs now, I just want to talk about the remote suitcases that we have here. We use these suitcases when we travel. We travel quite a lot to Dubai and back to the UK. These suitcases are quite nice. They are aluminium and most importantly, they look extremely aesthetic. These suitcases came up to around £4,000, slightly higher than that. And the great thing about it is that they are business expenses because we travel with them.
But the best thing about this suitcase is because it's made out of metal, you can actually sit on it and go around the airport with your suitcase.
Let's go upstairs now.
So as we come up the beautiful wooden stairs, we come into the first bedroom, which we've converted I've got this beautiful Caterpillar chair. This chair was £700 from what I remember, and it's got a spine down here which supports your back, and this is actually a standing desk, so if I turn this on, it goes up. This can go even higher and you can just work from your laptop at your desk. This device here is actually a treadmill, so as I'm working I will casually be walking, getting my steps in. Just to show you around my desk now quickly, I've got my Go Yard laptop case, one daily planner, one weekly and monthly planner. I've got my favourite body lotion, which is the Oud Ispahan from Christian Dior, and I've also got my my favourite perfume, which is the Oud Rosewood. Coming around here, Mont Blanc pen, which I use on a daily basis. This one was £500. Louis Vuitton bag. A book that I'm currently reading called Scaling People, Tactics for Management and Company Building from Claire Hughes Johnson. I've got the Van Cleef and Arpels box here, which has my Van Cleef bracelet, and I've also got my Cartier bag, which most of the time carries my watch when I'm not wearing it. And I've just got some Van Cleef and Rituals candles, which is really calming whilst I work. As we come out of the office, we are met with a beautiful vintage looking mirror, and this is where I usually get ready. So I'll have my makeup out and I'll be doing my hair. It's exactly where I got ready this morning actually. Coming into the bedroom. This is actually the best bedroom in this beautiful house because I get the best view with the only balcony, and Lena has chosen best office in the house, which is also front facing this view, whereas the office that I have actually faces out to the main road. Just to show you guys around, we've got the prayer mat here. Essentially just keep it out. It reminds me to get my prayers in. Got the ambassador bed. Went for a beige look with some faux fur again, some black accents with the dining table, and I've also got some shopping that I've done. Some pieces from Sandro, which carries a suit that I might be wearing at an upcoming event, and some other pieces from Louis Vuitton and Christian Dior. Coming around here now, we've got the beautiful balcony which opens up, and you can actually see some sheep right now outside. Just for you guys out there right now that might be thinking, is this what the day-to-day life looks like for entrepreneurs, for business owners? Although this is my reality now, this is not what my reality looked like a few years ago. 5 years back, I lived in a council house where I shared a bedroom with 5 other people. Looking at it now, I am so grateful. The hard work that myself and Lena put in over the past few years have really paid off.
So walking into my office room now. Over here we have some positive affirmations. I've had this paper now for 5 years, and although I don't read it every day, I read it at least every other day. It's very important to tell yourselves how important you are. If you put your mind to everything, you can do it. Of course, growing up, I didn't come from the best background. Me reading stuff like this every day did really help shift my mind. For those that don't know what this is, it's called red light therapy panels. You can see it's quite bright. I'm just going to turn it off now. So every single morning and night, I sit in front of this for 15 minutes. I went through a really bad skin condition for the past year. I didn't want to result into antibiotics or any type of medication. I used to have antibiotics, and then whenever I did, it would just really mess my gut up. So I then opted into healing the skin condition naturally. This was a game changer. It creates new skin cells. It helps for wrinkling. It's just really good for your skin. It helps with collagen production. I think this panel was £700 and this panel was also £700. It is quite the investment, but it's definitely worth it from what I've been able to achieve with it. Over here we've got a black whiteboard. I use this to brainstorm throughout my day. I've also got the standing up desk and the treadmill. Me and Uzma aim to do 10,000 steps a day. I can't say we have been doing that, but it's definitely there to push us to do that. We also have my diary, and I also have the Mont Blanc pen. That Mont Blanc pen is worth around £400. You might think, oh, why would you spend £400 on a pen? But I believe that it's quite important to take pride in what you write. I do journal a lot, but it's not something that would make you a millionaire. It's just something that I personally like to do. We also have my MacBook Air. Again, this was my first ever laptop that I bought straight from the Apple store. Growing up, I never got to go to Apple store and purchase things in cash. I usually would always purchase phones, laptops from the secondhand store, so it does feel really good. As you guys can see the view, I think this is probably one of the best office views you can have. Uzma did take the bedroom with the balcony, so I chose the office room with this view. Every morning I can see the sheep eating the grass, so it's a nice view to have while I'm conducting my meetings, speaking to my virtual assistants and checking the calendars of all my listings. So just walking into the bedroom. I believe this is the master bedroom of the house, so thank you to Uzma for letting me have this room. I'm just going to quickly show you the ensuite in here. We've got electric shower, we've got the toilet sink and the mirror. The mirror does come with a light, so you can switch it on and off, which is quite cool. So the first thing that you see in the room is this colourful bookcase. I've had this with me for about, again, over 5 years. I personally dropped out of university after studying law for 1 year, and these books pretty much got me through it. It's important what you feed your mind. What do you expose yourself to on a daily basis? Do you expose yourself to YouTube? Do you expose yourself to podcasts? Do you expose yourself to audiobooks or physical books? You are a byproduct of what you feed yourself. And then you have the bed. Comes with a lovely view of countryside. You've got the sheep sometimes walking across. The sun actually does come up on this side of the room. I am waking up to the nice sunshine, if there even is sunshine in typical UK weather. Just gonna go to my bedside table here. I'm currently charging my Aura ring. I use this Aura ring to track my sleep metrics. I track my REM sleep, my deep sleep. On a daily basis, I do try to get a minimum of 2 hours of REM sleep and 2 hours of deep sleep, because it helps me to process all the information that's happened in the day. It helps me to recollect my memory. The way you sleep dictates your productivity in your day. This is very important to have. Now, I also have the Kindle next to my bed. I'm currently studying the greatest minds that have entered this world and shared their knowledge with us. So people like Michael Jordan and Byron Tracy. So yeah, it's a simplistic room. Growing up, I had mold on the corners of the ceilings, on the walls. So it just feels nice to be able to have a wonderful view here to wake up to, and just fresh white walls as well. Really happy with the room. Although it's very simple, it probably is my dream bedroom.
Just gonna take you guys to the main bathroom now that we have in the property. You come in, pretty much a walk-in shower. It's a rainfall shower at the top here. These are some of my favorite products. We've got the Rose Jam by Lush, which smells amazing. We've got this Medicate face wash, and just coming around over here we have some Epsom bath salt and some magnesium salts as well. Got an Enlighten tooth serum, which helps keep my teeth white but also helps with sensitivity. And last but not least, we've got this beautiful LED light mirror. I just want to say to everyone watching this right now, 3 years ago this is not what my bathroom looked like. I was sharing one bathroom with 8 other family members, and we were all rushing early in the morning, one after the other. Now, myself and Alina, between us, we have 3 toilets, we have 2 showers, 1 bath in this big property. The moment when I decided to take responsibility of all the good and all the bad in my life, regardless of my upbringing, and maybe my dad left me when I was small, and maybe my mum wasn't around for me, she was out working all the time, she was working really hard, I could pick and choose and try to point fingers and blame every situation and every disadvantage that I had in my life. But instead, what I did is I picked a business model that worked for me. I tried crypto, I tried Forex, I tried a lot of different business models, and nothing really worked until I came across for myself Airbnb. When I got into the property game, I could actually see that this model is a copy and paste model. You take a property from the landlord, you market the property, and then you put it on different OTA platforms, and then you have cash flow coming in every single month from that property, as long as you've done the marketing right and you stay ahead of the competitors in the market. Everything that I learned from the first property and all the mistakes that I made in the first property, we then made the second property better. Again, all the mistakes that we made from the second property allowed us to make the third property better. We could have easily stopped at the first property when we made mistakes that cost us hundreds of pounds. We were painting white walls white. We didn't have a mentor. But regardless of these mistakes, we continue to strive. We try to become better at what we were doing. We believe that if we do not stop, we will not fail. And that is what got us here. All of you guys watching this video might be thinking, Uzma and Lina, they got it easy. This is dad's and mum's money. This is their parents' money. No, we were working on those 1 a.m. nights when we had work the next morning. We had, less than 4 or 5 hours sleep. We were the ones that were grinding at that time, and this is the reason why we get to live in this beautiful house now.
So now we are going to be walking into the 5th room of the house. This was originally a bedroom, but we decided to change this into our wardrobe room because of course there's only the 2 of us. We decided to split it into 2 sections, so anything after here belongs to Uzma. Anything after here is mine.
In my wardrobe, I've just got a few pieces that I wear pretty much every single day. So got my Dolce & Gabbana piece for my bottoms here, my Moncler jacket that I pretty much wear all the time when I'm in the UK, my Burberry joggers, just some cardigans, casual wear, my Prada top, and just some bags in the back that I've got also. Moving on, I've just got some sunglasses. Literally one of my best brands that I love for sunglasses is Celine. I picked one from Balmain Up, and to be honest, this one was a bit of a impulse buy. Not big fan of this one because it's got this line here at the top. And yeah, so moving on, I've just got a collection of my favorite perfumes. This is a hairspray, Oud Rosewood, Maison Francis, Baccarat Rouge, 550, Paco Rabanne XS, Prada, and Van Cleef. And that's my side.
So you've got my side now. Again, I've got the bags up on the top of the wardrobe. Also got the clothes, the Moncler top here. I'm also wearing a blue Moncler gilet. The space is quite wide here. I would say this is quite a weird shaped room because, you know, you've got this section that just ruins everything. We've got the wide windows here, quite high ceilings as well. I've got quite an empty table. I'm not sure what to put on there just yet, but I also do collect some sunglasses as well. Is there anything in here? Stop in it. Oh god, where are my sunglasses? Is there anything in here? Alright, so I've got the Prada sunglasses here. Also got the Miu Miu sunglasses, which I'm not actually a fan of. I'll just quickly show it. I think it's here.
Why is it behind your drawers?
I had to stuff everything in there for the video. So these are the glasses, but I'm just not a fan of them, unfortunately. What do you guys think of it? Should I put it
pink. Might have to give them to my baby sister.
on? Oh, thanks. What do you think? How does it look?
Definitely not my vibe.
That's what's behind the wardrobe right now.
Without sacrifices, you will not see any of this in your life. Me and Nina, we had to think about what we wanted to sacrifice during that time when we were going through entrepreneurship, when we were growing our business. We sacrificed a lot of things. I don't recommend sacrificing these things. Again, it's entirely up to you, but we sacrificed our health. We sacrificed our sleep. We sacrificed our family and personal life relationships. We sacrificed so much to be where we are today. There is no such thing as a healthy balance when you are trying to master a certain business, when you're trying to become an expert in your field. You will not have balance. Maybe, you know, now, me and Nina, we do have a bit more of a balanced life where we do see our families more often. However, at the start, don't listen to anyone out there that is going to tell you that with 1 hour a day, you can make millions in a week. That's not going to happen. You are going to have to commit a few hours every single day towards your passion, and over months, years, then you will see the fruits of your labor. But definitely it's not going to be instant.
So out of interest, who spends more money out of you two?
I think that Uzma spends more money on
The brands.
and I think I spend more money on
health.
Yeah.
For sure. I think because I haven't had a lot of health problems, so I don't really spend a lot of money on my health, but sometimes here and there you'll have the splurge of Issey Miyake, a few designer garms.
Yeah, I think I just splurge on brands when you splurge on brands. I think. Yeah.
Maybe.
I think I'm more into like tech and gadgets.
You recently got a Kindle and I was like, where's mine? Everyone in the comments, drop below who you think spends more money.
So guys, I also wanted to show you my car. This is a Mercedes CLA 2023. It was pretty much my dream car. I think I did manifest it. My first ever car that I personally bought was a Ford Fiesta. So at 22 years old, I do think, you know, this is quite a massive achievement that I've been able to do. So just going to show you guys how it looks inside. So the car comes with inbuilt ambient lighting, and you can actually change the colour. You can see here that I can basically choose what colour I want. you know, if I'm feeling a blue vibe or a red vibe. It looks really nice at night. This car also came with a panoramic sunroof. The thing that I love most about the car is the leather and suede seats. It's also heated, so if I click this button here, the seats would heat up, and I think, again, living in the UK, the cold startups, it definitely helps for that. We hope you guys enjoyed this house tour. If you did, feel free to subscribe for more.